So the previous part of this was Metroid Prime Remastered Part 4. Not to be confused with Metroid Prime 4, which as we all know does not exist. This is Part 5. Okay, so this is probably... No, it's not going to be that short of an episode, in fact. I think we can go for a couple hours. But yeah, let's do some Metroid Prime. Let's get into it.
Chozo Ruins.
I keep forgetting about that. Because, man, the Metroid Prime I grew up with sure didn't have that. Alright, so welcome back. We were talking about the scarcity of the Metroid Prime Remastered Physical Edition, which unfortunately may or may not even exist. No one knows for sure, chat. No, I've seen people, like, people have gotten it. It's just, I don't think they made a whole lot of it. I mean, are people really scalping this? I almost can't believe that. Oh shit, there's a lot of them now. Super missiles do work, I forgot about that. But do not kill. They work, but do not kill. I mean, they get close to kill, but not full kill. Well, shit. So I have to go all the way back up there. Oh, this is just a connector. You can jump up there? Well, hopefully I don't have to fight them again. Uh-oh. I think you get one room. Like, you get one full room. And then if you go into your second room, then you, the enemies respawn. Oh, I can't do that unless I kill them. Alright. We gotta do this again. Oh, they're awful. These motherfuckers are awful. Man, what a shitty life after death that must be. Like you're like a tortured Chozo soul. Like, just a spirit of pure vengeance. Only to get blown away by a fucking missile. Over and over and over again. Worth it for an energy tank. These seem to be energy tanks, Metroid. It's such an easy game to get lost in. Just to, like, really immerse yourself in the environment. So we did those. Cordite. Chat, Cordite, remind me, what is Cordite again? Just super missile? Something behind the wall seems to have been activated. Okay, now I have to figure out how to spy it up there. Wrong button. There you go. Oh man, chat's advice on how to do half-pipes properly was like a lifesaver. I had to have figured that out as a kid on my own eventually, but... I mean, I say I was a kid, but I played this game... How old was I? I distinctly remember getting my first job when Metroid Prime came out, which was just at KB Toys, seasonal help. For a Black Friday. And boy was that a nightmare. But that was my first job. I was 17. Yeah. So yeah. And also I got a the cool thing about it is I got a Metroid Prime lanyard that they gave out to the people that worked at the store, and I was like felt like the coolest motherfucker on the planet because I had one of those. Exclusive lanyard. And also GameCube demo discs. We were giving those out with, like, booklets. Do you still have it? Somewhere. Hang on, there's a chat message here I want to read. How's it feel knowing there's a significant amount of people who know off the top of your head how old you were when you got this game? It's my own fault, is my answer to that question. Chat. It doesn't really matter. If you know my age, you can just do math. It's not that big of a deal. But, chat, progress is... where exactly? Phase on mines. Oh, right. You know what? Remember when I started? And I was like, oh, I'll just go to the phase on mines. That's right. Well, I didn't do that. I think it was... oh man, I got beef brain. I think it was, the elevator for Talon Overworld West. Fuck. God damn it, Lois! Not this shit again. I'm pretty sure I have to do this. But I can't go into there unless I kill these Chozo unhappy ghosts. Zombie ghosts. Please just, you're gonna have to toss me. You can deactivate that force field and not have to do this every time. Really? Yeah. The real question is, do I have to half-pipe every time? Alright, it's not that big of a deal. I can just avoid the frogs. Just avoid the frogs. Once again, I am begging you to stop fucking up the half-pipe! This way to the phase on mines, right? Other elevator? Let's see. Yep, correct. Dude. I too like bass lines. Chat, when you get sucked by a Metroid, do you have to apply Metroid cream? I'm pretty sure you do. I read that somewhere. Ah, yes, apply the gel, of course, yes. Lieutenant T'Pol, would you like to apply the gel? Go under bridge for power-up. Really? There's a different bridge that you go under for a power-up. I'm not sure if it's the one with the phase-on bottom. Not that one? Yeah, that's... I thought it was, the other one. Turns out it was the other one. So it turns out these dumb assholes love phase-on because it makes their testicles 30% bigger. However, their sperms have teeth. So I don't know how worth it is, but, you know, whatever. Mega turret. Perimeter defense turret reinforced with energy shielding. Frustrated with inferior armor plating on standard defense turrets, the Space Pirates added energy shielding to a modified heavy cannon. The new shielding and increased beam strength make the mega turret an efficient point defense weapon. It's true. Doesn't break easily with missiles. That's for damn sure. Look at the shield graphics in this game. In the remaster specifically, I mean. Primary force field control. Disabled. Secondary force field control disabled. Save room? Well, it's either this one or through the electric door, but I guess we'll find out in a second. You prefer the scan icons of Prime 1 or the scan type of Prime 2? Prime 2 is just an outline of the thing. Whereas in Prime 1, it's like a little icon. I think... I never thought about that before, so I don't have a good answer, but... I don't know, the icons look pretty good in this game, in the remaster. No problem with them. Oh god, look at these. These are Space Pirate ninjas. Oh, he fell off. Good. Crane controls are functional but require power. Do you like the name Space Pirate, or do you think it's goofy? I think it's goofy, but I kind of like it. I mean, think about the amount of things that were done very quickly with little thought put into it because it was an NES game. And it just stuck. That doesn't answer your question, but my answer is... I like it. It is goofy, but I like it. Like Ball. Yeah, well, I mean, they... Wasn't Ball a direct response to them not wanting to make Samus crawl? And, like, Ball was, like, more efficient on resources? Is that what that is? Vinny scanned the console again. Oh. I thought I was done up there. I was gonna go down into the ice room, the ice door I missed. Chat, I'm really... I don't think I'm gonna make that speed run time. Vinny, don't worry, you're still on PB pace. I would argue I'm not. For the remastered version, undoubtedly, yes. All units with useful mutations will receive an increase in pay and rations. Elite and trooper candidates are now being selected by command. Would you say the Prime games are easier than 2D Metroids? I'm not really sure, but I know you can face tank. If you get enough energy tanks, you can kind of face tank in the Metroid games. Dread, I think, is probably one of the harder Metroid games, just because it's just harder to face tank. I'd say the Prime games, I remember, even when you get all the energy tanks, I kind of remember those having some pretty good difficulty spikes towards the end. But, when I think about Super Metroid, I think about Lower Norfair. I can't get out of ball mode. Alright. There's definitely a nice increase in difficulty by the time you get to Lower Norfair, and then it's like, oh. Well, this game is tough, and I can't just shoot things in the face. Samus Returns. I don't remember Samus Returns' difficulty, but I did like the game. I just remember the melee counter taking some time to get used to, which I do like it in Dread. I think Bendezium is, power bombs. Oh shit! They actually scared me a little bit. Considering I played Prime 2 a couple years ago, like an HD version of it, you know, like just upscaled, and I loved Prime 2. And obviously Prime 1 I'm playing now, and I've played it a couple times in the past. Prime 3 I've only played one time. So I really hope they bring Prime 3 over. Ideally, I would like it to get the same treatment, but I kinda, in a previous part of this while I was streaming it, I don't think it will. But if it ever gets re-released, I will stream it. Even though I know it's not as perfect as 1 and 2. Especially if they, like, fucking remove some of the unnecessary, like... When I say motion controls, I don't mean like, oh, the aiming is good because there's gyro aiming. I mean, like, they make you do weird things that you could press a button normally and it would be fine. But Prime 3 I remember still liking. Wave Trooper, space pirate armed with wave beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo designed originals, but still quite potent. Nice fucking useless enemies. Like, why would they do that? Oh yes, we're vulnerable to the thing that Samus has, and it makes us actively stop fighting for a short time. That's great. Dumb space pirates. Vinny, was this the game that had the really funny entry about the power toilet? I don't know what you're talking about, chat member. That was Prime 2? I don't even remember that, if that's in the game. Space Pirate encrypted data, here we go. Initial Project Helix experiments with Space Pirate embryos were disastrous. The Phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue, even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Sclera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a Phazon strain code named Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo Phazon with Space Pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Recommended battle systems for elite pirates are as follows. Shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wavequake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets. Vinny, did you see the mitochondria compilation on Reddit? I did, yes. I forgot to actually show it, like download it and show it, but yeah, it's every time I said the word mitochondria in Parasite Eve. And the person even went and did some, like, math and statistics. I was in menus for 1 hour and 30 minutes of Parasite Eve, out of the 11 hours of gameplay. I think it was 2.5 hours reading or watching cutscenes, 2.5 hours in combat, and then I don't remember what the rest was, but something like that. Security alert. All stations. Bioform. Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Aran? I'm not sure. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Aran. Samus Aran. Just looking around. Oh! I fell off. Power Trooper, space pirate armed with power beam technology. Space pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the power beam. You get the idea. Shit. Classic comic on the mentality of space pirates. What's this? Okay. File A, Metroids mutates and kills thousands when exposed to any energy source. File B, Phazon, energy source that causes any creature to mutate and kill thousands. Mutates and kills thousands. Delicious candy. Yeah, pretty much. God damn it. Fell off again. Plus ratio and L and all that. There's an item in this room somewhere.
Recording to logbook.
Limes raid? Oh, hey, Limes. I'd have to get up and scroll up, but hi, Limes. No raid, just Lime. One singular Lime is here. That's good. Industrial grade pulse beam mining configuration. The singular Lime has arrived. Well, hope you're doing okay. Welcome. Just Metroiding. Hoot Wireless song should be the raid song, but why do we need a raid song? It's in, like, it's one of these, chat. It's one of these. This would be a bad idea. Nope, not there. Yeah! Nice. Attention all units, report to your battle stations. Failure to comply with this order is an act of treason. Treason is punishable by termination. So you have a choice. You can get terminated by Samus, or you can just, like, have a space pirate terminate you. What a nice company to work for. Well, it's probably not a company. I mean, it's probably a company, too. I mean, they're pirates, but it's also... like, I guess... if you're born... like a space pirate... is a space pirate, like, the name of their race? No? I mean, I know there's Zebesians, but, like, I don't know, I would just, like, fucking... oh, God. I would probably just quit. Like, wait a minute. I have to do this or I die? Alright. Well, I'm out. They are doing some increased damage. I don't know if you can tell, chat, but I am almost dead. The severance package is when they sever your head from your body. They're basically employing a bunch of species as labor. Okay, well, okay. But what's the main space pirate that we see? Like, they have to have a name, like the Garglethogs or something? Jerry. Someone just said Jerry. You go to their homeworld in Prime 3, and thus, the memory of Prime 3 continues to slip from existence, as I remember only the fact that there were a couple of other bounty hunters, that's it. I remember that, and I remember there being some cool Steam graphics. Huh. And I remember you could, like, get your ship to blow things up. So I remember, like, those things. A couple things. You should give it, really should give it another shot. It's really quite good. Oh no! I played through the whole game and I loved it when it came out on the Wii. I just remember it not being quite as good as the other two, but I'm waiting to see if it gets re-released. If it gets re-released, I'll do what I did with this one. But I'm in no rush to play another Prime game. Shit. Loud. It's a good thing this, like, power suit absorbs the fucking extreme spine damage that would normally occur. It doesn't in Prime Hunters. That's another one I don't remember a whole lot about, other than it was the same couple corridors over and over again. And actually thinking it was actually more of a solid game than I thought it would be in the single-player sense, but really good in multiplayer. Boy, my health is extremely low right now. Please tell me there's a save point nearby. No. No. No! Ow! Morphology: Elite Pirate, Phazon Enhanced Space Pirate, incredibly strong, armored, and well-armed. Elite Pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon system absorbs beam weapon shots. The nature of this system makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. Well-armed, the Elite Pirate is effective in close combat, and at a distance, their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasion and quick attacks. Plasma Artillery Cannon. Unit has extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon connected to energy siphon systems to augment performance. Avoid beam weapon fire when energy siphon unit is active. God, that's made so much more terrifying by lack of save point. This is another elevator. A shipment of military-grade plasma artillery cannons is en route to Talon 4. The Egenoid Star Marines we acquired them from were letting them sit in a warehouse. Our elite pirates, on the other hand, will put them to very good use soon. Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent life-form readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicate that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of phazon from the phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to vast deposits of phazon within, but it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be.
Recording to logbook.
Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. Consumption of elite nutrient mix by non-elite units is strictly prohibited. Failure to comply will result in a 50% ration reduction for a decacycle. Bioform Samus Aran continues to assault our holdings on Talon 4. Security has been compromised in multiple areas. Casualty rates are rising. Command has authorized a sizable bounty for the capture or termination of Aran. Report to your field officers for details.
Recording to logbook.
Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal. See, now my brain is switching between the two pronunciations. Based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward. Oh my god. That's some permanent fucking spine damage. Why would they even need to be a ball? Boy, out of missiles, no health. This is a problem. And this is also a lore dump room, too. Planetary stealth technology is back online. We have evaded detection by the battlecruiser Emmons. The brief lapse in planetary security caused by the crash of our frigate is over. Now we can concentrate our efforts on the Hunter. There's a good farming spot up ahead? Okay. Replacement of standard hatch covers continues. Steel covers will be replaced with cordite and bendesium covers in 2 decacycles. Increase phase-on portion of elite pirate ration by 18%. Report any signs of ration rejection by elites at once.
Recorded to logbook.
There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruins sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Oh my god.
Recorded to logbook.
Analysis continues on these cursed ruins in the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. I missed a bunch of this stuff, too. Evaluation of plasma artillery cannons is complete. The weapons are fully functional, but a flaw has been discovered. Subpar thermal shielding gives them a high heat signature. This could make them easier to target for enemies with enhanced vision capabilities. Security alert. Computer systems compromised. Bioform Samus Aran has cracked our systems. The Hunter can access our system at will and is able to bypass most of our security programs. Use manual locking systems when possible. Facility commands request for elite pirate transfer to security forces granted. Prepare units blah 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 for field duty at once. Talon Metroid aggression levels are rising. Be alert for any attempts by Talon Metroids to escape from quarantine areas. Their energy absorption ability is not able to disrupt our force fields, but continued exposure to Phazon may change things for the worse. Reports on Hunter activity are in. Analysis indicated that the Hunter is using morph ball technology to infiltrate our facilities. Recalibrate sensors to search for morph ball energy signatures.
Recorded to logbook.
Space Pirate... results are in from the field studies of the bioform group Chozo, who we believe are extinct. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us we destroy. In time we shall have all we need from this dead race, and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them.
Recorded to logbook.
Fuck. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here. unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking. Phazon-infused fungal harvesting continues. Replacement of with Phazon-infused fungal matter in elite ration mix has been authorized. Security requests deployment of elite pirates in Metroid quarantine areas. The high casualties suffered by standard pirate units deployed in Metroid areas is not acceptable. Reconfiguration of security drones authorized. Deploy new drones to mission-critical areas immediately.
Recording to logbook.
We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover the location of the Chozo artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysts can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost, and Command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. Okay. Wow, that was a lot. That was a huge lore dump. Apparently there's a good farming spot. Oh no.
Poison gas detected.
Chat, what do I do? I don't remember. This would be a phenomenal farming spot. You know, if it wasn't for the fucking poison gas. Okay, no, this is a phenomenal farming spot. I'm sorry, chap, but this has to be done. Oh, they just dropped the lowest health. Oh my god, lowest. So how was your day, chat? Like, I fell into some weird, like, trance for a second there. I was like, on some other fucking planet. We'll be here for a couple decacycles, but it'll be worth it, I think. Anyone eating marshmallows? No? Oh, alright. Alright, chat, that's about as much as I can handle. I'm just gonna hope that my video game skills can carry me through. Increased aggression levels observed in latest elite pirate units. Increasing phase-on feed by 0.07 per science team. Metroid activity accelerating in non-frigid areas. Metroids from the initial batch have matured to Hunter phase. Be advised that Hunter Metroid has siphon and tentacles, can attack with them from a distance as opposed to the close combat tactic used by younger Metroids. Metroids not responding to synthetic sustenance. We have reason to believe they only gain nourishment from active bioenergy sources. Oh, I'm still alive. Power surge is detected. Oh, it's taking me where I'm already at. Boy, reaction time is not one of their strengths. Oh boy. Oh man, I'm right in the middle of a room with a bunch of fucking elite pirates. Tank is damaged. So I can't go that way. Batch 01.
Recorded to logbook.
Elite Pirate Upsilon's propensity for phase-on has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions. The results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant phase-on diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing capabilities when injured. It seeks out phase-on, deposits, and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential overdependence on phase-on. Death to the hunter, death to all who oppose us. Death to existence. Our enemies will tremble before the might of our elite forces. Getting a little cocky. Test results from battle simulation Samus Aran are promising. Elite units report a 74% success ratio against Aran in testing. High Command is pleased, but expects a higher ratio by Project End. Increase Bamboo patrols in authorized areas. Scramble all aerial units immediately, etc., etc. Bamboo. too quiet. Dynamo maintenance team is not responding to service call, rerouting requests to central command. Phase-on processing and security systems are taxing the Dynamo beyond safety tolerances. Though the conversion to geothermal power is easing the drain on our systems, it is not enough. Further power use at current levels could lead to system failure. Oh shit. Chat, what do I do? Oh my God. Ah. Is that a puddle of, like, piss? Blue piss. I don't know what Space Pirate's piss looks like. And neither do you, chat. They really make you work for the power bombs in this game. Never a more welcome sight have I seen with my own eyes. Someone said I asked Miyamoto and he said that Space Pirate piss was green. Well, I think joke's on you because Miyamoto didn't really have anything to do with the Metroid series. The keeping of pets has been suspended until further notice. Domestic beasts have been deemed highly susceptible to phase-on madness and are thereby a hazard to personnel. All Gronkcats and Olbaps must be disposed of immediately. Failure to comply will result in the loss of pay for a cycle and reduced rations. Old Baps. That's what they call them, hangers. An entire shift of Dynamo workers have been transferred to following bouts of phase-on madness. Units have reported to science team for use in laboratory studies and the new elite pirate program. Their dementia will make them adequate training adversaries for the elite team. Oh, so if you go mad because of fucking phase-on, they just put you in an arena so that you can, like, fight a giant elite unit and help it test its capabilities. Boy, I want to be a space pirate. That sounds like a nice life. Wow, I thought the power bombs... I would... Nope. Nope. I'm good at video games. Chat, I just didn't see it. Power bomb back, at least. Fungal invigoration fluid processing levels normal. Fungal funny. Studies indicate decreased aggression between elite pirates and irradiated Metroid. Science team believes the infusion of phazon in these types of units may be forming a type of symbiosis between them. Further studies are underway. Infusion of phazon into local fungi is proceeding. This program has produced a cheap, viable ration for many of our phazon-enhanced units on Talon 4. A mass production program has been authorized. Force field disengaged. Metroid containment area will be breached. Wow. Security now accepting volunteers for hunting parties. The target is Bioform Samus Aran, known as the Hunter. Shit. Science team reminds all personnel to refrain from antagonizing Metroid. Severe penalties will be enforced for all violations of this order. It's almost a little Darth Vader in that. Severe violations will be enforced. I love the music in his voice. Like, he actually, like, sometimes he kind of sings his lines as Darth Vader. It's, like... It's so good. Synthetic Metroid ration mix processing in progress. Spectral presence detected. Well, I'm in the Fungal Funny Caverns right now, so we'll get there later. Aren't there invisible platforms in here? Alright. Well, never mind, we're going back. Yeah, they're invisible and they move. Just to make extra sure you can't cheese them. Which I'm sure some speedrunners have cheesed. Without much of a problem. Chet, do I want to be going down this way yet? Or do I want to go back up now? Up for progress. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the power bombs are like a nexus point. Once you get those, then you can open up a whole lot more. Oh gee, who would have thought this would have ever happened?
Defeat enemies to unlock doors.
Oh, they said- someone said they had another scan, too?
Doors unlocked.
Blimpy, why you no scan? I thought I did. Oh.
Recorded to logbook.
Recon teams are searching for the Hunter's gunship. Science team believes it employs a sophisticated cloaking device beyond our capabilities. Aside from dumb luck, we may never discover its location. We must contain or eliminate Iran. Failure to comply with command decree is not an option. Patterns suggest resources are being stolen by the Hunter. Increase monitoring of all resource facilities immediately. There's like almost, I feel like Doom Eternal borrowed some of this. Like when you read about how, like, some of the demons are actually afraid of the Doom Marine, Doom guy. Call him like the Slayer and shit. No? I don't remember what the trick was to this room. Other end? No, I don't like Metroid Other End. Ah. See, they were useful. Speaking of useful, considering now the difficulty's ramped up quite a bit, I would definitely be honored to take that E-tank. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we're going back this way. Okay, well that was a little scary at first, but made it through. What a great noise that is. Vinny, you should do sound effects for video games.
Maweep. Maweep.
My famous thermal visor impression goes like this.
Yum 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 yum.
We're sorry, sorry. I don't know if I can do this yet. Chat, can I do this yet? You can? Well, I had... Okay. Maybe it's the other side? Yep, it is. It's the side I can't see. And there's Metroids floating around up there, too. And I kinda screwed up a little bit. Ah. Let's go up the red one. Oh, shit! I won't let you get the yum-yums. That's the worst thing I've said in years. God. The thermal visor did that to me, chat. It's the thermal visor's fault. Oh, hey. Metroids sure are silly. You know what I like about Metroids? That they do look silly. Because, like, you know, it's not that I'm against modern enemy design, and I know this is a huge generalization. But I feel like a lot of games would, if they had to be like, okay, so here's a creature that sucks the energy and life force out of the main character. I feel like they would make it look like this beastly, like fucking demonic looking thing, and I just like, you see it so much. But here's this little jellyfish fella from the 80s. And it's just more memorable. And then Kid Icarus has them too. I mean, they're still weird. They have like claws and like membranes. But I like how strange they are. Once there was a guy who completely fucked up this puzzle. How did I fuck this puzzle up, chat? I thought I had it. I really, really thought I had it. I know what I did. I know what I did. Okay, so the top part is connected. I don't know how I ended up... Oh, you know what I did, chat? Yeah, I went in there and gave it one more bomb for no good reason. Because I thought there were more layers than there actually were. It's only 3 and not 4. Vinny, would you get a Metroid as a pet if you could make it safe like the debeaked head crab from Half-Life 2? Only if it didn't leave slime. Lamar! I think I would, yeah, because they're cool. But I don't know if it's slimy and leaves residue. I don't think I'd want that. It would immediately starve. Listen, if we're inventing this fantasy situation, then someone has most certainly figured out how to, artificially feed, or feed the Metroid with artificial sustenance. I love the grapple beam in the Metroid Prime games. It's so good. I mean, it's just a simple movement thing, but it's fun. In 3, you can use it as a weapon, right? Yes, but no. Ah, shit. Here we go again. missed shortcut scan. Ah, shit. Like I said, there's no chance I already missed several scans, so... If I missed something, it's gonna stay missed, probably, unless I go back that way. Chat, seeing the comparison of Samus's face from the original Metroid Prime to this version, it's like really drastically better in this version. Just kind of suffered from, you know... Is that not a grapple point? Someone said go up the crane, you could move it. I think we're done with the crane. Crane. You are not done with the crane. Oh. But no, it's just like, early 2000s video game face. And early 2000s lighting. It just makes it look kind of weird compared to now. Oh, okay, there's the shortcut. And there's this... Oh! That is what was meant. Wow. Well, Loki, I just went surfing with a bunch of kombucha. Yeah, like I had it strapped to my back and I had a straw and I was surfing. It was really purified, in fact. I actually did some meditation while I was on the surfboard, too. It resonated deeply within my psyche, Loki.
Radiation detected.
I think I would like to hang out with Owen Wilson. Like, there are a lot of celebrities and musicians that I think I would like to hang out with and, like, get to know. But I think a lot of the ones that I respect their work would be a drag to hang out with. But I kind of genuinely feel like Owen Wilson would be a lot of fun to hang out with. Or at the very least, just a really nice guy. I don't have any real evidence to base that on anything other than just some... I mean, I guess there is some evidence, which is just, like, some stories from people that hung out with him. He seems like he would listen to everything you say intently and have something interesting to offer. And, I mean, that's pretty cool. Again, no idea if that's actually true. He's in chat, he's just shy. I do wonder if there have ever been any, like, super famous, notable people that have lurked in this chat. I mean, I know there are a couple. Like, people I've actually kind of got to know a little bit. But, I mean, like, I wonder if there's, like, any, like, surprisingly big celebrities that have watched my stream. Because I know others have watched obviously, Twitch is a huge platform at this point. And by now, like, people have grown up with video games. Like, so I wonder if, like, Timothy Chalamet, who used to mod Xbox controllers, has watched, like, Germa or something. He probably has. Well, yeah, Finn Wolfhard, for sure, and Nick is, great, his brother. Really, really good dude. We got a chance to hang out a couple months ago, actually. But, yeah, it's kind of neat. Desert is very famous and has giant balls, that's correct, yeah. That's correct. They're like kumquats.
Alright, listen. Odo. I'm telling you, I only use 3 kumquats. Quark. It's quatlus, not kumquats. Quatlus. That's what I said, Odo. That's what I said.
So this is the X-ray visor. You can use it to see through things. There's an artifact in this room. You can see, chat, you can see Samus's hands. Look, she opens them, like, yep, she does the thing. She does the thing. Yeah, Retro was extremely detail-oriented. First artifact. KGB agent. I don't know what that was. Chat. For a minute there, I lost control over my verbal cortex. That's the part of the brain that controls your words, your wordage, verbiage, it's called. Actually, it's the Selvzuk region. Oh, yeah. Oh, these fellas. These guys. Oh, man. Can use X-rays on them now. Can just continue to shoot and stay locked on them. Boy, you do not want to button mash with these guys. It's just pain. These are the worst part of the game, in my opinion. Yeah, no, I don't disagree with that. The super missile makes life a little bit easier, for sure, but... dear lord. They just take fucking forever to kill. Now, I guess I'm going back to the phase on mines, right? I mean, unless I wanted to collect random shit, but I think phase on mines is probably... yeah, that's it. It is getting kind of late. It is... I'll play another 10 minutes. 1:30 is usually my end time these days. Remember when you used to stream until 4? Yeah. The yam. Well, sometimes it was like, I wanted to end the stream at like 3. And then 3 slipped into like 3:30, and then sometimes it ended at 4. Oh, God. Germa took up that mantle now. Yeah, but Germa's also, in Vegas. So, like, what time does he stop streaming for himself? Like, what time is it in his world? I don't know why I said that like that, but in his world. Like 1 AM? That's normal. Go back to plasma caves for, lava caves. He was up until 3:30 last night. Oh, shit. Vin, you need plasma. Shit. Alright, well, I'll just start heading in that direction. What was the latest you've ever streamed? I don't remember, but I seem to recall, like, Dragon Quest Builders 2. People were like, no, Vin, this will only take, like, an hour. And it took, like, 2.5 hours extra. Probably, like, yeah, 5 a.m., maybe. Beep, boop. What would be quicker, Chozo Ruins South or all the way down to Magmore East? Chozo South, then... Okay. Look up. It is having mornings, at least like if I'm up at like 9:30, 10, which is my usual now. I mean, that's not that early, but it's not that late. Like, that's perfect for me, and I still have time to like get shit done. You know, by the time I'm waking up, things aren't closing. It's also, like, better to do more... Like, if you're doing a call with someone, let's say a business call or something. It's good to have, like, an 11 o'clock or noon call or something like that. So yeah, it's good to have the extra time. Guess we're going, like, all the way through. Because, I mean, I always rejected mornings because to me they represented, like, school and, like, authority. And you have to be up early and be at the job on time and trade Deutschmarks to Helsinki. And, you know, just waking up sucks, especially if, like, I remember mornings just sucked because I was always going to bed. I have a proclivity to go to bed a little late. But waking up at, like, 6 so I could get to work or school, like, that shit was just lame. So, I just started hating mornings, and then when I didn't have to, like, be up for any specific reason, I just said, fuck it, I'm staying up as late as I want. It was like, you know... It was like telling a child they could eat whatever dessert they wanted. Like, yeah, you can have chocolate chip cookies for breakfast. But I will say, it fucking backfired because I wasn't getting enough sunlight. I wasn't really having enough time to, I don't know, like, do important things. The world would just shut down and I'd be awake for another 4 hours. More than that. You don't technically need sunlight, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm not photosynthesizing. It's just, it feels good. Isn't there a direct correlation? Yeah, the vitamin D from some sunlight is actually good for you, and like it improves your mood. Okay, I think that's actually like a real thing. So I definitely noticed that in my own life, but some habits are good to change around if you can. I'm glad I started waking up earlier and going to bed earlier. Oh, God. Another reason I was going to bed so late is my friends were bar rats, and they would stay out until like 3. So that just became like normal. Not Borats. Hey, not yet, Jamesh. My wife, she no good. Not that. Yeah, it was just chat. It was like I was just hanging out with a lot of people that like were acting like Borat. They were like dressed in the gray suit, and they would just stay up until like 3-4 a.m. So it was a bunch of like, hello, my wife, Yakshimash, very nice. Yes, very nice. We stay up until 4 in the morning. Very good. Very nice. Going to bed early is pain in my assholes. And it's just me. And I'm like, alright, I guess I'll stay up until 4. Is Germa actually raiding? Is this actually happening? While I'm doing a fucking Borat impression. Wow. He was playing Pizza Tower. Boy, people are gonna be disappointed because I am stopping my stream in 10 minutes. You always get raided during a horrible bit. Yeah, that's true. You literally said that 10 minutes ago. Well, I'll give them an extra 10 minutes. I want them to sample the goods. Yakshimash, very nice! Big balls made of kumquats. The power of our temple and the 12 artifacts has sealed an evil in the depths of this planet. However, the future is cloudy to us. Oh my god. That's a lot of fucking raiders. Hi, everybody. Yakshimash, very nice. Big balls! I was just talking about how I hung out with a bunch of Borats when I was younger. Like, it was like 4 Borats in gray suits. We were up until 3 in the morning, and that's why I ended up staying up so late. Thank you, Germa, if you're here. I don't know if you are. How do you feel about crude oil? A world of veils where dark apparitions flit in the shadows. Within this strange world, one image stands out in the mist, flickering through the landscape, wraith-like. It is a human, a lone figure shining in the toxic shadows. We Chozo do not know what it is, but our hearts swell with hope that at the promise of this glowing light, we will place our faith in our shrine. We will be there when the light shines upon our land. Good. Good for the raiders to join to that. There's something... Is there something in this room? Chat? Well, I'm just playing some Metroid, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm not going to be here too much longer. I, too, played Pizza Tower earlier. You want the raid song? Alright. Here's the raid song.
Who wild is wild is wild. Who wild is wild is wild. Who wild is wild is wild. Who wild is wild. Who wild is wild is wild.
What the fuck?
Who wild is wild. wildest?
What the fuck?
Who wildest? 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 Who wildest?
I need who.
Wildest. Wildest.
This is my raid song, everybody.
Wildest. 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 Wildest.
I want soul food now.
Wildest. 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 Wildest.
This guy's a marketing genius.
Wildest. Who wildest? Who wildest? Who wildest? Who wildest?
Oh yeah, no, this will be in the revines next year.
Who wildest?
He knows you just gotta drill the shit into people's heads.
Who wildest? Who wildest? Who wildest? Who wildest? Who wildest? Who wildest?
There's an item in the hallway you were just at. Yeah, I didn't know how to get that. I was busy playing the Hoot Wireless song. How do you get the item in here, chat? I need Hoot.
Wildest.
Well, there you go, Raiders. Again, I'm not going to be here too much longer, but I got to show you the Hoot Wireless song. That's your raid song. I really do appreciate the raids, though. I think there was like... Chat, you said there were 2? So Germa and who else? Oh, in here. Germa and Blurma. Oh, okay. No, Lime was here just to, like, say hi. I don't think Lime raided. Oh, and there's an energy tank here, too. I wonder if there's any chat members that just ah, fuck, wrong button. That just joined that haven't seen Metroid Prime and are just like, wait, is this guy in a half-pipe? And the answer is yes, this is actually a gameplay mechanic, and you could probably thank Tony Hawk for this. Thank you, Tony Hawk. You say that every 20 minutes. I should probably explain that bit, but, okay, for anyone who doesn't know this, here's a little story. Story time. I forget what game it was. Maybe someone can remind me, but Square gave me a key for a video game. Was it Trials of Mana? And in the contract, which, by the way, it wasn't a sponsorship, it was just the key for the game. Which I have no problem with, you know, if I can just play the game and enjoy it and say what I want to say about it. And, in this, like, document that they sent me, they basically said that you had to thank Square Enix every 20 minutes during gameplay. And that was non-negotiable. Like, every 20 minutes, thank you, Square Enix. But then, there was some weird verbiage in relation to this. And it seems like, even if you played other video games, you also had to thank Square Enix every 20 minutes. If it was part of the same stream. That I could be wrong about, but there was it was written in a really, really weird way, and I feel like people were making fun of it. You're wrong about that part. Okay, so then I conflated my memories, and that was just a complete, like, lie. Never mind. Okay. I thought maybe, like, Square just wrote the document wrong. I think that was a bit that I started doing. The bit was... Well, I'm playing Metroid Prime, I gotta thank Square every 20 minutes. And I just pretended that that was real. Every time you play a Square Enix game for the next year, you have to say at some point during the stream that they gave you the game at some point. Was that it? That was it, and Desert has confirmed and Dave has confirmed that is real. Yeah, Square was just huffing some fumes. I don't know what kind of fumes, like probably like butt fumes. At that time. I mean, listen, they're not far off from still huffing butt fumes. But I think when you see something that wretched, like a... and that, like, oh. Man, I didn't realize there was a grapple point up there, chat. Well... there's a missile in the tree, shoot the stump. Stump! I was just about to ask, is it time to shoot the tree yet? Yeah, I can't believe they made trees look like trees in this game, in the remaster. I'm convinced whoever's translating FCC laws for Square Enix's Japanese lawyers did a bad job, and that contract is the result. Yeah, that's like a really bizarrely terrible contract. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can get this missile too. 2 for 1. Because you have to imagine... like... they sent me stuff for Crisis Core. And they sent me a key, and they were very accommodating. They sent me a little jacket for Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. And there was no such weird thank you, Square Enix. They just sent me a bunch of free shit and sent me the game. And I was like, me? Gungaga. So, maybe, I don't know, maybe they learned? Maybe there was some, like, information on what was in the contract and someone got a, like, they got, like, some word of it and they were like, yeah, this is bad. We should change that immediately. It speaks to the duality of Square Enix, though. Like, just like their remakes and games are either very, very good or very bad. Just baffling decisions all around. Sometimes Square Enix has done some really good stuff, and sometimes they just ask you to thank them every 20 minutes. Also, for anyone who hasn't seen this game in action, and like you just got here through a raid, this is one of the best remasters I've ever played. For one of my favorite games. Like, yeah, genuinely, it's amazing. Thank you, Nintendo. Every 20 minutes. Alright, listen, I'm sorry to do this. I know people just got here. Thank you, but I'm gonna stop now. The only thing that's bad about the remaster is that Samus isn't in the reflection of these mirrors.